we're ready to launch this process. So we have a communications plan, we have a whole series of different information sessions. We had our first one last week, and it was well attended. I would say it was on a good day of the week. It was on a Friday, and a lot of people had stopped by to ask questions about what it was about, how they go about possibly making a complaint against someone who may be living here and they're not authorized. So I think we had a lot of good discussion. I think there were questions that we were ready for, and some that we had to look up even later on, because we know like just about everything about the law for sure, but there's always going to be something that's different from the community that comes to us.
I'm the compliance officer, and I look into complaints, and basically is when a complaint comes in, I notify that person that a complaint has been filed against them, and I'll also talk to the person making the complaint if I need more information, and I got to make sure that that application, the complaint application, follows its correct steps.
I'm the registrar of Kahnawake, which means that under our laws, meaning the registry, the membership law as people call it, and the residency law, which dictates to me what my marching orders are, I accept applications once the research is done by the two membership officers here in the office of OKKR to vet them, do the research as I said, and determine whether they can be put on our membership list, the registry, and or have a permit granted to them for residency within the community. As files come to me for completion, I do the research based on historical records, church records. We do use Ancestry.com if necessary, because sometimes people come from different communities that don't have the same type of research and information that is granted to us either through the church records and or internal records here. Even other communities, Aguzasne, St. Regis on the American side and so on as examples, don't have the same type of historical research as we do.
The main thing now is just educating yourself, on it, on the law, on the process. It's all there. You can read up on it on KahnawakeMakingDecisions.com. The law is on there in everything else that explains it. And that's pretty much it right now, is just, if you're thinking about making a complaint, if you're thinking about residency, look into it, educate yourself. That way you have a better understanding on what is going to happen when we launch on April 1st.
We're about to find out again how serious the community is about ensuring that who lives here has the right and or ability to live here under permit in the residency law. They're extremely important decisions because they are people's lives. The law talks about compassion and inclusion. I take those two components very seriously, but also the community has demanded that everyone in this community needs to go through the process, minor and major in terms of a majority of age. And that's what this process is about, to ensure that residency and the registration laws in the community are being followed.
This is something that we've been talking about for literally hundreds of years. So I think there's no right time to actually do it. It's a matter of when we're ready. And at this point, we are ready.